Hello and welcome back to Worn Again Wear Birmingham. So hi, if you're new to the channel, what I do is I resell clothing, vintage, retro, secondhand, unbranded, branded. I mainly source from charity shops, but I also do occasionally visit a kilo sale and also order the occasional sack or box of wholesale clothing. So this video today is a unboxing or unsacking. So what I'm going to show you today is the contents of a 20 kilogram non-branded vintage grade B wholesale sack from Lima Lima Vintage. Now I have to be honest with you, it came in a sack. It was quite dirty and a bit whiffy, so we had to empty the sack. Well, say we, my husband emptied the sack. He's washed everything. I haven't looked too closely at the items because, you know, I wanted to do this video and, you know, for some of the items be as surprised as you are. But what he has done is he split it for me into kind of the wintry stuff, so the stuff that I'm going to sell now, and then the more spring summer stuff that I will be selling in the new year. I'm going to split it into two videos, and this video will be the stuff that I'm going to sell now. So it was, like I say, it was a 20 kilogram sack, and I think there were approximately 60 items in there. There were a couple of items we had to throw away because they just they were just not usable, not wearable, not sellable. They just went straight in the bin, which left us with around 60 items. There were also a couple of kids items in there. I don't really sell kids stuff, so they were taken to the charity shop. So what I'm going to show you today is what's left. So the first item, it did say unbranded, so I was expecting unbranded vintage stock. However, we got this Adidas black sort of puffer quilted jacket. It's a size medium. I don't think it's vintage, but I'm not sure. So it's a printed label. It's a size medium, like I say. So I'm pretty sure it's not vintage, but I'll have to check on that. But it is in really nice condition. The only the only flaw with this is there's part of one of the stripes missing. The care tags, they're genuine. It's a genuine Adidas, and that's really the only thing that's wrong with it. The pocket, the zip up pockets are in good condition. The zip works. Everything's perfect apart from that. So that's something I wasn't expecting, because it is branded. So again, another branded item from an unbranded sack. I'm not complaining, because, you know, that they are grade B at the end of the day, so they probably thought, oh, let's throw in a few brands. So we've also got this Nautica size large leather, brown leather coat or jacket. It's again in excellent condition apart from the zip is broken, and unfortunately it's not an easy fix. There will be someone out there who can fix it, but neither myself or my husband are able to fix it, so I will need to sell it with a broken zip. But it's a really, really heavy genuine leather Nautica jacket. Didn't even know they did leather jackets, so it was a bit of a surprise. Not sure with a broken zip if it's worth anything, but as the items approximately, dividing it by how many items we had left, it was around 96 pence to a pound per item. So not really complaining about that, because I know I'll get more than a pound for this, even with a broken zip. The next item is yet another branded item. It is this Nike windbreaker. Again, it is genuine. I don't think it's vintage. It's got the printed label. It's a size medium, and it's the stick is a bit the print is a bit faded, but it is Madonna Soccer, which I believe is an American soccer team. From having a quick look, but it is just a nice quarter zip Nike windbreaker. Again, probably won't get a lot for it. I mean, everything's fine on it apart from the faded print on the front, but still, it cost me less than £1. Next item. I'm beginning to think that they've sent me the wrong sack because it's another branded item. It is a Champion. It is a Champion hoodie, size medium, and it's the University of California. It's a really nice hoodie. I can't find anything wrong with it whatsoever. So apart from it not being vintage, maybe, again, I'm not Champion, I'm not really up on, although I have found more and more Champion items, so I need to study what's vintage and what's not, but I'm guessing this probably isn't, but it's made in Mexico, it's from the US, so you know, it's just a really nice hoodie, and I like university hoodies. Next item, more Nike. Genuine again. I think the black label is possibly early 2000s, so maybe not vintage, but it's this really nice kind of a half shell, half hoodie jacket. It is a size extra large, and it's got a removable hood and zip up pockets. Why this is a grade B is that one of the pockets, the lining has come away, so yeah, it's kind of, you put your hand in and you can go into the inside of the jacket, so yeah, the pocket needs a bit of stitching up, but apart from that, it's in really good condition. Next item is this Chaps quarter zip sweater. It's got the nice Chaps embroidery on the front. It's a size extra large. It's a navy blue, and I can't find any flaws with this, so I'm really happy with this item, even though it's not unbranded. Again, I don't know if it's vintage. Chaps is another make that I need to kind of read up on, because I don't have Chaps very often, but but it's a really nice quarter zip sweater, so I'm sure, 100% sure that will sell, probably quite soon. Next item is this really nice polo Ralph Lauren. It's a jumper sweater. It's got a really nice, like a light bluish, medium blue embroidery. It's genuine. I think it's vintage, but again, not entirely sure, but it is a really nice sweater. It's a size medium, but it is quite relaxed, quite big for a medium, so I would say a medium to large, but it's a really nice yellow polo sweater. Next item is this vintage North Face size extra large kind of winter coat, waterproof coat. Again, it's got a broken zip. It probably is fixable by someone who knows what they're doing, so obviously I won't be able to sell this at full price, but it is a really nice vintage North Face coat. It's like a khaki green and black. It's got multiple pockets, you know, drawstring waist, all the usual odds and sods. The hood, it's lined inside pockets. It's like a Gore-Tex, I don't know what you call it, lining. It is a really nice coat. Shame about the zip, but hopefully someone who can fix it. Otherwise it does have like a Velcro fastening as well, and it's a two-way zip, so maybe can just fix the one and just have one zip rather than a two-way zip. But it's a really nice coat. And while we're on the subject of winter coats, I just thought I'd let you know, because I have mentioned it in previous videos, that I was expecting a box of 10 branded winter coats, probably like this, like North Face, Berghaus, the usual kind of brands, and that was from 20kg Vintage Wholesale. Now unfortunately that box never appeared. I ordered it some time ago. However, after 2 weeks I just sent them an email asking if I can get an update on when the box might be delivered. I had no response from email or Instagram, so after 3 weeks I sent a stronger email and a stronger message, and again still got no response. So after 4 weeks I started spamming them, and I think it took another week before someone actually responded, and that was after I threatened to go to trading standards, although I probably wouldn't have done. And you know, I want to know where my items are. So they finally came back and said that, oh, it got lost, but we can send you another one out today. And I just thought, I don't think it's got lost. I don't think it was ever sent out, to be honest. So I just asked for a refund, but then it took me nearly another week to get that refund sorted out, and again I had to start spamming them to get them to respond. Now, as you will see from my very first ever video, I had a really great box from 20kg Vintage Wholesale. So you know, I've had a really good experience from them, I've had a really bad experience from them. So you know, it's just, some things happen sometimes, things get missed, and I understand that. So I'm not saying don't buy from them, I'm just saying, you know, if after a couple of weeks you haven't heard about it being dispatched or anything like that, get in touch with them, and you're more likely to get a response on Instagram than you are by email. I found several different email addresses and emailed them all, but Instagram is probably your best bet to get in touch with them. But not to say I won't buy off them again, because that mystery box I had was really good, and we've made good profit from that. So you know, it's up to you to make up your own mind, but I will try different wholesalers anyway, just to, you know, see who the best is. But I think if you try them a couple of times, then you get more of a feel for what kind of service. So I didn't get that box, so there won't be any kind of unboxing of these branded winter coats, unfortunately. Next item is this knitted chaps jumper, size large. It's a really nice blue colour with the usual embroidery on the front. I think it might be vintage looking at the care label, but again I'm not 100% sure, so I'll have to look that up. But it is a really nice sort of long sleeve knitted, just a classic knitted sweater jumper, you know, with the ribbed cuffs and the ribbed hem. It's in really good condition. Again, I can't find anything wrong with it. So yeah, another good a good branded item. I was looking forward to you know, finding a lot of really vintage unbranded stuff, but I guess, you know, they give you what they've got at the time, maybe, but there are some unbranded items, I think, maybe in the summer wear. You know, I'm very grateful that they've put all this sort of knitwear and stuff in here, but I would have liked to have seen a bit more vintage. So next item is a brand I've never bought or sold before. However, I have heard of it, but I don't know anything about it as yet. And it's Izod. So the next one is this Izod V-neck jumper sweater. It's in like a creamy off-white colour. It's really nice. It is really, really nice. It's got embroidered logo there. It's a size large, like I say, and I can't find anything wrong with this. I think this might have been a bit dirty originally, but my husband's doing a great job of washing all the dirt out of everything. So I don't think there's any marks left on it, but I'd need to have a closer look in better light, but it's still a very nice sweater. Next item is just this pair of Adidas sports essentials track pants. Nothing really special about them. They're Climber Light, and they're black. They look in really good condition. They've got like toggle leg cuffs at the bottom with like a shell lining. I guess they're kind of maybe walking trousers more than track pants, I don't know, but they're just very basic. Next up is this Lee, again not sure if it's vintage or not. I'd say it's a size small sweater. It does have a kind of a Christmas theme going on there with the snowy tree. Unfortunately a lot of the print has kind of bobbled and come off, unless it's meant to feel and look like that. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's a nice sweater. Whether I'll be able to sell it with the print in that state, I'm not really sure, but we'll give it a go. Next up is the first vintage unbranded item so far, and it's American George. So it's an American vintage George. I know because that's not a British label, and it's this really nice. It is like a black sweater, maybe. I can't see colours very well. And it's just got this really nice motorcycle, and it's just got vintage classics. Referencing the motorcycle, obviously not really the sweater, although I believe it is vintage. But it is a nice sweater. It's a size large. Somebody will like it. Next up is this quarter zip Izod again, size large Izod Perform X, if that means anything to anybody. And it's just this really nice quarter zip kind of sweater. It's quite thick. It feels really nice. What I found wrong with this is it's got, if I can find it, yeah, it's got I think it's like a scorch mark, or like a burn mark, on the inside, on the sort of underneath of the sleeve. So it's not major. You won't be able to see when you're wearing it unless you're doing all this. So it's a nice item and someone will buy it. So the final item from the kind of autumn winter wear part of the sack is another Izod jumper. I say jumper, it's a vest slash tank top, and it's in this nice sort of navy blue with the argyle pattern on the front, so it's a bit like a golf jumper. It's a size large. Again, I can't find anything really wrong with it. at all, from just, you know, a quick inspection. So yeah, so really nice jumper, and I know that it will sell. So that's it for that part of the sack and this video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and just to let you know that I aimed for 50 subscribers by Christmas, and I now have 56. So thank you for everybody that's subscribed, and also thank you to Elizabeth Couch, if you're watching this, for advising me to use a microphone. I did buy this some time ago, but I just put off using it. I hope that the sound quality is much better in this video. Obviously I won't know until I come to edit it, but yeah, thank you for suggesting that, and you know, it kind of motivated me to actually try and use it. I could do with a wireless one because I keep getting tangled up. I didn't even think about, when I bought it, about it being wireless or not, but I will try and get a wireless one so I'm not getting tangled up. So thank you for that comment. Thank you to all the other comments from all the new subscribers, and looking at the analytics, which is something I'm getting my head around, about 84% of you who watch my videos aren't subscribed. So, you know, if you do want to come back and watch more videos, please subscribe, please like, and feel free to leave any comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.